Thank you very much. And as I learned, I'm now an honorary member of the European Young Generation Network. Well, I don't look that young anymore, but yeah, you know, the 50s are the new 30s. It means that I'm 33 years now, and I'm feeling very healthy and very happy here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware that lunch is outside, and I promise to have just 5 slides and 1 message. So the first one is, when I got this title, I thought, well, it's quite nice to see a collaboration, vision, innovation perspective from the young generation. I thought we should change it, because ENEN is something different. ENEN is working for the young generation. In principle, who are we? ENEN is made of people. ENEN is made of people that are interested to get young scientists, young professionals into the business. We are an association that is really working together with the students and being professor. This must be my, let's say, pleasure, and sometimes, okay, not so much pleasure, you know, but ENEN is there for the students. It's a kind of link between the young generation and industry. So how many are we? Right now we are 76 members from 25 countries. We have 5 research centers, 9 companies, 48 universities, 1 TSO, and 9 international institutions like IEA, ENS, OECD, NAA, and so on. And we are distributed over all Europe. And you see with these red dots, we even have some honorary members from Canada and from Japan, because they are very interested in our work. So ENEN was established in 2003. That means we are 16 years old. Anybody of you having children in the age of 16? Yeah, this is the time when the parents become complicated, isn't it? Oh, I see nodding here. This, all right. So I do not know whether ENEN becomes complicated right now. I hope not. And in principle, so what is our role? What is our ambition? Our objective is the preservation and the further development of expertise in the nuclear fields by higher education and training. So this is one of our major issues. So, pushing forward. Okay, maybe the batteries, that's a sign we should go to lunch. Now it works. So I would just to give a few small examples of what we have achieved in the past. We have already established the exchange of information, best practices, the exchange of teachers and students. I see many young faces here. Some of them got an, let's say, ENEN Mobility Award. Is somebody here who got this award? Please raise your hands. A few ones, yeah, I see. So, ladies and gentlemen, also the young people, I see last row. This is like in the lectures, yeah? The last rows are, how to say, the first ones which are occupied, very typical. We are sending out students to conferences. We support you. So please, be active, apply for some money. We had the voluntary accreditation in academic education. This is quality control and quality assurance. This is very important, because you must get your ECTS points. If you go to a conference or to a workshop and you do not get your ECTS points, why should you go there? It's not like studying in my times in the 80s, where you had half a semester of philosophy beside nuclear. So this is not possible anymore if it doesn't fit to your curriculum. So one of our ideas is somehow to harmonize this curricula, that French students can come to Italy and vice versa, and Romanian students go to Germany, and so on. So having this European dream harmonized. So this is, we enable the students to grow abroad, and this is exactly what we want. All right, just a few words about projects that we are running. Annette, ENEN Plus. We are facilitating the communication and cooperation between the nuclear stakeholders and facilitate the access to research infrastructures, to projects and internships. We have innovative teaching and learning methods, MOOCs, flipped classroom approaches, but also the classical ones. So there is this kind of innovation access. And what is important for me, that we are also coordinating the education, training, and knowledge management activities among all different nuclear communities. That means we do not restrict ourselves, let's say, to nuclear engineering. We do not restrict ourselves to dismantling and whatever there is. The nuclear community is small, and the students' nuclear community is even smaller. So it is important that we are here for everybody. Well, I would like to have just a few slides on key success indicators. This is what I have stolen from a professional presentation about business development. I think the best what we have is this In & Plus mobility program, and this is what I already told you, living the European idea of exchange and networking. So this is what we want. This is a main addition. We have €1 million for mobility of bachelor, master science, PhD teachers, and we have spent more than half of it already. So it is accepted. So if somebody would like to have this mobility grant, please apply, especially the young people here in this room. If you want to go abroad, apply for this grant, and here you see the website where you get it. Another success indicator for me is a PhD event. Tomorrow and on Thursday, we have this PhD talks, poster presentations, and so on and so on. And I hope that some of you will join these presentations and, let's say, give them a good audience. I will do so. Well, the positive message which I have spoken of is not a message which I would like to give out. I would like to give out the message that you make you think a little bit. The number of students is decreasing. I see it in the bachelors. So the number of bachelors is decreasing. So what does it mean? If we cannot nuclearize these people, we have a kind of gap in 5 to 10 years. So nuclear professors, we think about the future. It means that if we do not teach the people now, in 5 years there are not many people in industry. So good news for all young guys in the last row. You will be desperately needed. It will be a demand market for you, so you can have good salaries, and hopefully, and I tell you, this is really a chance that you should go. So the question is nuclear education and training a cause of concern? And we will be discussing this issue in the workshop at 2 o'clock in the Amethyst room. I hope some of you will join. I would like to thank the European Commission, because it's a constant support from them. It's a big honor, and I think we should go to lunch now. Thank you very much for your attention.